Some kind of cousin of Ed's, I don't
Second
know.
cousin of mine.
You mean your cousin and you were vying for the same woman?
No, he never called me after that. I mean, he got the message, right?
Why? What did you tell him?
Nothing.
No,
Yeah, but you were supposed to go over them.
I don't remember.
Tell her what happened.
That was up to him to tell. I don't know.
Who was the other dude?
It's not you, it's
He
me.
was a DeFlavus, I don't know. Grandmom, Barone, and Anthony's mother were sisters. So I don't know, his second cousin or something, I don't know. And it was at Joe and Alice's wedding that I met him, both of them. Because Ed was the best man.
And at that wedding, they were both asking you to dance?
She's just trying to make her trophy.
I know.
Pictures.
And how did you finally win her over from your cousin?
They duked it out.
A smooth talk.
This gets better as it goes on.
And what is your side of the story?
No side.
She fell madly in love with me. She's laughing at that one now.
And then what happened?
They got married that fast.
We didn't get married for a couple of years, though, really.
How did you like going to her house for the first time?
I was comfortable.
Because you were a city boy.
You know, I remember the first time it took, I don't know, 7 hours to drive from Philadelphia to where she lived. Because there were no turnpikes. There were no 95s, none of it. It was all going through little towns. So it took all day to go. And I remember, I'd never been out of the city. Well, I was in the Navy, but I never saw anything in the Navy. I was on a ship. But I remember I was so impressed with the country, and I saw cows and farms. I said to her, I would love to be a farmer. And then I found out what farmers did. They get up at 5 in the morning, they milk cows, they pitch hay at night. But I thought it looked like a beautiful life, and I'm sure it is, but they work all the time.
They were kind.
That's funny.
And I didn't know a cow from a bull. You know, they're all cows to me, you know. They were.
You find out when
They
you
got
get
4
more
legs.
It's like Meemaw murdering my egg chicken.
What happened?
Murderer.
What are they doing?
They're hiding from the camera.
She's taking a movie.
Stop.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh
I
boy.
didn't know that. I thought you was waiting to take a
Either an
picture.
egg or a chicken. What's an egg chicken?
A chicken that lays eggs.
Oh,
But they all do.
You cooked it?
You got a rooster.
Chicken.
I like chicken.
The lady next door to me, there's a craze going on. I guess you all know about it anyway. People are starting to raise chickens. It's a hobby. And
In
the
the
lady
cities.
next door to me, she had a carpenter come in and build her a chicken coop.
At her back porch, in her backyard.
And she got some kind of Oriental chickens. They got feathers on their feet.
Matt, you want some of this?
Oh, yeah, I've seen those.
Yeah.
They're pretty.
James, you want some
Yeah,
more
they're
fish?
pretty, I think she thought they were
Bet.
pets.
And then another neighbor of mine across the street was discussing it, and he said, geez, I'd like to have chickens, you know. And then we got talking about chickens. And he was telling me that hens and roosters both lay eggs. And I said, I don't think so, and I don't know.
Who told you that?
Danielle.
Oh, he's wrong.
I know he is, I figured that.
We got bisexual chickens.
And by the way,
No, they're hermaphrodites.
where we live, you're not allowed to have chickens unless you have, what is it, 4 acres?
Yeah, I think 4 acres.
And she don't have 4 acres. So she didn't get any roosters. Because roosters are a giveaway. In the morning, they make a lot of noise. But, and then Danielle's trying to explain to me, but if you don't have a rooster, you're not gonna get eggs.
And Ann said, no, that's not true.
That's not true.
I don't know.
No, it's not true.
They lay eggs, but the
don't
rooster's there to fertilize them.
Right.
Dad went up there the other week and the chickens are gone. We don't know what happened to the chickens.
The bobcat probably got them.
Chicken tangine.
Chicken
I
tagine.
haven't seen them
Piece and a
since,
half of pizza, but never take a whole
He
piece.
slices.
but they were cute little spotted chickens she had up
Like
there.
why you eat much less.
The eggs. It's sophisticated. It has a temperature, you know, control.
Yeah,
It has a few things I can't think of. But anyway, I said, yeah, bring it over. So she brought it over.
Did they hatch?
Yeah.
oh, not while they were at our house, they were just there overnight, the eggs.
We have a duck that lays eggs in a flower pot every year, and they never
At your
hatch.
house?
She sits there for days and days and days and
Rips
days.
out my flowers.
Yes, she did. He planted flowers in there.
To go to the corner store and get a mask. It was, you know, just a mask.
Yeah.
And you put that on, and that was your costume. Or if you were clever, you could take a cork and burn it, and you'd do your face. And they'd knock on the door. And we didn't say trick or treat. We used to say, any nuts? Because that's what they handed out, peanuts. One time, and I'll never forget it, it broke my heart. I'm not kidding. Knocked on the door, and the people inside were drinking beer. And the guy says to me, give me your bag. And nobody ever did that. They always just would reach and give you some nuts. That son of a gun took my bag, and I left, and then you always check to see what you know what he did? He put all
Oh,
shells in my bag and took all my nuts. Now that's terrible for a little kid.
oh, that's terrible.
Oh, that's a sad
Just
story.
send your dad in there to beat him up.
I didn't tell my father.
Oh, he's too
And
late.
then, what we used to do, there were a bunch of us kids in our family. What we used to do the next day, my sister, the oldest one, would make peanut brittle out of the nuts. We'd have the shell and nuts, then and one time she burnt the peanut brittle. We ate it anyway. It's sugar and something in the frying pan with nuts. But, she lived on a farm.
Oh, there was like 8 houses in the village.
Well, Matthew used to think that we were Amish when he was little.
Did I?
You went over and told Lori Musanti that my mom used to be Amish. And she wanted to know, how did I escape?
I don't remember
She
that.
went to Rumspringa, is that what they call it?
I don't know, but we had Amish in our
I
neighbors.
never went back.
What's yours?
To the feed mill or something, but they didn't own a car.
They didn't believe
But
in
yet
it.
they would drive,
But they
you know.
would use the phone and write in the code.
Yeah, they used her phone.
It's weird.
But they were like other people. There are different degrees of them. The real Amishmen, they'd buy a farm and tear out the electricity right away. You know, they didn't want wires connecting one farm to another's. But then there are degrees of them. Some of them had tractors, some of them only horses.
Still in
I don't
Pennsylvania.
know what they said up near Mom. Probably just horses, huh? I
Yeah.
don't remember. Because I was already gone when they moved in that area.
We still have them about 50 miles from us
They own half of the farmland.
with their horses on the roads.
Yeah.
You know, they don't have cars still.
Well, back,
I hear it too.
I don't know, I didn't live there
It's
when
not
they were,
my
I didn't live there when
Nah,
they were
it's-
there. I
But
was over,
they're right now, they're still there about 50
That's
miles
half
from
of
where
where
we
it's
live.
from.
I know Ohio has a
Yeah.
sect of them.
I thought-
Yeah, I heard that one.
It poisons the food, I read about it.
So what kind of bag did, you took it out of the plastic cooking bag, and what did you put it in?
Betty, I'm gonna take that damn camera away from you and never
You
do
put it in a
again.
brown bag?
No,
Yes.
no.
Yes.
And did you put it in the
Why
oven?
would I put it in?
It was a shopping bag.
No, you're making that
Yes.
part
It
up.
says Safeway right across it.
It did. Yes, it did.
Safe way to cook it too.
I remember him doing that.
If it had been a fire, it would've worked.
How come you don't
Way
work in
before
the
you were
kitchen?
born.
Oh,
Me
this
or
is in
him?
Virginia?
That's
You
good.
wanna eat, don't you?
No, this was
Put me
before we
out
were
there.
even married. This was
Manny
down
helps in the
Charleston.
kitchen,
Well,
James
I'm
does the kitchen.
Everything.